Bichette on deck, then Soto. And Benge floats one into center field for a base hit. Nicely done by Carson Benge. And the Mets got the leadoff man on in the ninth.
He's starting to hit that high pitch a lot better. He's a low ball hitter. And he muscles this one up the middle there.
Bichette at the plate, Soto on deck. Huge turn at bat here for Bichette, who's had a bunch of them tonight, but has been unable to connect. 0 for 4. And he hits one up the middle. He's got a base hit. And the Mets will get the tying run to bat at the bottom of the ninth with Juan Soto coming up. What a relief for Bichette as he snaps an 0 for 15 stretch with a first pitch sink.
Well, he got that first ball fastball. Went to hitting, got the head out. Okay, found a hole. The stage is set. It's a little bit too much off the line for my liking. You don't want to give up a double here.
Bednar's given up only 1 home run this season. Soto grounds one down to first. Rice has got it. Gets the out at second. Volpe to first, not in time. And they get the middle runner Bichette for the first out. Benge to third. 1 away.
Will he give him another one here?
0-2 coming. Soto runs and Vientos strikes out for the second out.
Up the ladder, Ronnie.
They're going to give Soto credit for a stolen base, even though that run does not mean anything.
Yeah, they were holding him on. So 2 curveballs and then a fastball upstairs out of the strike zone.
So now the Mets are down to their final out. Tyronn Taylor's been up twice in this game, hit 2 bullets, both of which were caught. One by Grisham, one by Schumann. And Taylor gets a first pitch breaking ball, hits it deep down the line toward the pole, and it's out of here! Out of here! Tyronn Taylor ties the game with a 3-run homer.
Wow.
Fun home run of the year for Taylor, who had nothing to show for 2 hard-hit balls in his first 2 at-bats. Jumps on the first pitch he sees from Bednar and brings the house down with a 3-run game-tying home run.
Oh, wow. Yeah, put the jacket on. That's a big one. Hit 2 bullets, have nothing to show for it, and then catch this hanging slider. Good for Tyronn. Deserved it.
No more popular player in that clubhouse than Tyronn Taylor.
I don't. There you go.
Leading off with a single.
You know, we talk about a game of redeeming features. Taylor had a couple of defensive plays that he could have made that might have cost the Mets in that big inning for the Yankees, but he redeems himself in a big way.
Threw a helicopter up there.
3-0 to Beatty. And he takes ball 4, and now the winning run is aboard with Marcus Semien coming up. And he flies one along the right field side. Rice circling in foul ground, and he's got it. And the inning ends, and we go to extra innings. Tyronn Taylor brings the Mets back from the brink. Mets were 4 runs down. Tyronn Taylor's 3-run homer gets the Mets even in the bottom of the ninth. 7th pitch of the at-bat, and Schumann goes down on the changeup for the first out of the 10th.
Does not advance the runner. There's the grip. Really, the airbender really pronates it and turns it over. Almost a sidearm delivery.
I mean, it's like a screwball.
Yeah,
it is.
100%.
So now Anthony Volpe, who's had himself a terrific game today.
That's a little out in front, don't you think?
Soto and Weaver and Williams. Williams trying to do it again. The runner takes off, and the pitch outside. McMahon steals third without a throw.
That should never happen. Well, the Mets weren't holding him close. That's the first error. Williams is easier to run on. No one's there. Why not? Because you're telling him, inviting him to steal.
3-2 to Volpe. Up and away, ball 4. That's the 9th walk issued by Met pitchers today. And he goes after the first one, grounds it to Vientos, to second for 1, back to first, double play, side retired. Mark Vientos starts the 3-6-3 double play to get Williams through the top of the 10th. And now the Mets will try to win it in the bottom with Semien the free runner and Ewing set to lead off. 6-6 going to the bottom of the 10th. Mets trying to do something they have not done the last 2 seasons. Mark Vientos with a terrific play to start the 3-6-3 double play.
Well, it's a tailor-made double play. Vientos has learned to really get rid of that ball quickly and put some mustard on the throw, and he's been getting back to the bat.
Love the reaction.
Rice comes in even closer at first base. Would you be tempted to let him swing? He gets the bunt down. Nicely done. Wells throws him out, but over to third base goes Semien. First professional sacrifice for A.J. Ewing, and it gets the winning run to third base.
You just have belief in this kid that he's going to get it done. He's a ball player.
A single, 3 walks, and now a sacrifice for A.J. Ewing.
Look at level bat, Ronnie.
I mean, he might not have a sacrifice. That is perfect form.
Hill working without a net with the winning run at third and 1 out. 2-2 to Tyronn. And it's inside and hit him. And that'll put runners at first and third. So instead of walking in intentionally, they wind up hitting him with a pitch. Well, second Met to get hit today, and that sets up the double play possibility, but you really can't play at double play depth with Benge up.
Just caught a piece of the equipment that he wears on his elbow.
So Carson Benge, who already has a walk-off RBI. Semien at third, Tyronn at first, and Benge chops one. In comes Schumann, he runs into his own man, and the Mets win the ball game. Carson Benge with his second walk-off RBI in the homestand. The Mets come from 4 runs down to win. They win a game they trailed after 8 for the first time in 2 years. A monumental victory for the Mets as they take 2 out of 3 from the Yankees and finish a 5-1 homestand. The biggest win for the Mets this year as they overcome all sorts of adversity and come from 4 runs down to beat the Yankees. Tyronn Taylor a hero, Devin Williams a hero, and Carson Benge with the walk-off RBI, his second on the homestand.
Well, you called it, Garrett. This is the biggest win of the season for the Mets right here.
You know, some of the adversity was of their own making, a sloppy 6th, and the 5 infielders for the Yankees proved to be 1 too many.
And if Volpe doesn't run into Schumann, does he have a play at the plate?
Would have been close.
Would have been close.
They're scoring at a fielder's choice because he certainly could have gotten it out at first, but never threw the ball home. Carson Benge has the game winner. And the Mets have a 5-1 homestand. And all of a sudden, they're only 6 games under 500 and have some momentum behind them as they head to Washington to open a series tomorrow night.